Hi guys, welcome to this Vlaanderen class. Hello and welcome to all. Welcome to the start of one of the monuments of the cycling season, the Vlaanderen Classic. It's a race for true specialists, with its narrow roads, cobblestone hills and never-ending changes of direction. This Belgian classic only crowns a highly talented rider. 1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The front of the race is approaching the first 2 cobblestone sectors of the day. A small appetizer before getting down to the serious business in 100 kilometers or so. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. The riders are coming to the first feed zone. The race will then enter a more intense phase, with the appearance of the first short climbs along the riders' route.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
First hill for the riders to climb, the Oude Kwaremont. 2,200 metres of cobblestones at 4%. Undoubtedly one of the best known of the Flemish hills. The riders will have to climb it 3 times during the day.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. Okay, I'll wait for him.
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable. New hill in sight. The Kortekeer, 1,000 metres at 6.4%. No cobblestones on this hill, though. The riders can take advantage of a well-tarmacked road. Now it's the Edelaarberg that rises up before the riders.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Excluding cobblestone hills, the riders are now onto the penultimate cobblestone sector. Haaghoek, 2,000 metres. It will be immediately followed by the Leberg, a 950-metre hill with an average slope of 4.2%.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
The riders will soon be at the mecca of cycling, the Muur van Gerardsbergen. Now that it sits far from the finish, its role as final arbiter, and inside the final kilometres, no longer applies. But it still remains a strategic location that could decide the race. The Muur van Gerardsbergen is done for the first riders. They will now tackle a less eventful section. 20 or so kilometres without any hills or classified cobblestone sectors. The second feed zone is in sight for the front of the race. Serious business will soon begin with a succession of closely spaced hills.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
Now the Canaryberg stands before the riders. 1 kilometre on an average slope of 6.5%. From the top, the riders will drop down into the town of Kluisbergen for a second ascent to the Oude Kvaremont. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Now it's the Paterberg, the shortest hill on the route. Only 360 metres, but also the steepest with its average slope of 12.9%.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
The race will now take to the final cobblestone sector on the route. It has the particularity of harbouring a hill that sits in the middle of the sector, the Steenbeek Dries. There are only 4 hills left to climb: the Tyenberg, the Kruisberg, Oude Kvaremont and the Paterberg.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
It won't be long before the riders are at the Kruisberg, the longest hill on the route. That will leave the Oude Kvaremont-Paterberg sequence on which to land a killer blow before reaching the finishing line in Oudenaarde. Only 20 kilometres left for the men in front. Only the Oude Kvaremont and the Paterberg remain for them to sort out a hierarchy and avoid a sprint finish.
You're over-revving. Reduce the tempo or you'll pay the price.
The last hill of the day, the Paterberg. At the top, there will be 13 kilometres before the finishing line is reached. Only 10 kilometres left now. It's flat all the way to the line.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
final kilometre for the man at the front. Well done to him. It will be a solo victory.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hi guys, welcome to this Paris-Roubaix briefing. Do I really need to talk about the profile? I think everybody knows it. 250 kilometers over flat terrain with 50 kilometers of cobblestones. That's the hell of the north. We're
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to one of the main events of the cycling season, the mythical Paris-Roubaix. With its flat terrain and numerous cobbled sectors, this classic offers an atypical route where a rider's condition is as important as luck if he is to hope for victory. The riders have just set out and already there's an attack. There's plenty of movement. New attack. As every year, there's likely to be a fierce battle to join the morning breakaway. Indeed, given the vagaries created by the cobblestones, it's not uncommon to see the morning breakaway hold off the favourites for the best part of the race, and sometimes even fight for the podium places.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
The peloton has caught up. There's no more escapees.
is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
The first 100 kilometers are of little interest, and they're often used as an observation round by the favourites in order to see which team will take the race in hand. Attack at the head of the peloton. The peloton has caught up. Counter-attack attempt. Bunched peloton. New attempt at a counter-attack.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Attack at the head of the peloton.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The first sectors of cobblestone are approaching. While it is still too early to make any big moves, the pace of the race should accelerate. And we're off! The riders are onto the first sector. number 28. From Travio to Inchy, 2,200 meters of cobblestones. Sectors are numbered in decreasing order. The last sector bears the number 1. The sectors are classified according to a system of stars and colours. The most difficult to cross are rated as 5 stars and are recognisable by the black markers that designate the entry. The peloton is 1 minute away. The head of the race is onto the first 4-star sector. More than 3,400 meters long and ending in a rising falls flat. Some riders could already be in difficulty.
You have 30 seconds lead. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
Macht
30 seconds between you and the pack.
Allez les gars, courage!
30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The breakaway's over. It's start all over again.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
At the end of the next sector, the riders will reach the first feed zone. A few moments of rest before facing the remaining 23 sectors. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Here we go again. From Vertin to Saint-Martin-sur-Écaillon, a 2,300 meter sector is awaiting the riders. The next sector is approaching for the front of the race. This is the first in a sequence of 3 sectors that will come one straight after the other, making for almost 6 kilometers of road without tarmac. Time difference between the peloton and the breakaway is steady. In less than 10 kilometers, the first riders will be onto the trench of Arenberg, first key sector for the favourites of this Paris-Roubaix. But beforehand, they will have to cross the demanding Haveluy to Wallers sector, classified as 4 stars. The next sector, from Wallers to Hellemmes, also known as the Pont Gibus, in honour of twice Paris-Roubaix winner Gilbert Duclos-Lassalle, is 1,600 meters long and is classified as difficulty level 3 out of 5.
If you continue at this rate, you'll explode. Watch out. You're not going to be able to keep up this pace for very long. You risk a blow-up.
Sector 13 for the front of the race, 1,400 meters. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. Sector 11 has begun. 2,700 meters from Auchy-les-Orties to Bercy. The race is entering the final 50 kilometers, and the next sector is none other than Mont-Pével. Classified as a difficulty 5 and 3 kilometers long, this sector is often described as an ordeal. When it's over, some riders will certainly be eliminated from the list of prospective winners. Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
Now it's the Carrefour de l'Arbre. With its 5-star difficulty, this is the last sector that really provides a chance to hurt one's opponents. Very often, the first rider out of this sector goes on to win in Roubaix.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want an ovation for the champion who is about to cross the line. Here is the winner of...
Hi guys, welcome to this Liège-Bastogne-Liège.
Hello and welcome to Belgium for one of the most eagerly awaited classics of the year, Liège-Bastogne-Liège. With its very demanding route that takes in numerous short climbs, this monument is the holy grail for all punchers. Time gap stabilized. It's the first climb of the day, the Côte de la Roche-en-Ardenne. Of course, it's far too early to see an attack by any of the favourites. The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them. The front of the race is now going through Bastogne, from where the riders turn back towards Liège. There are 150 kilometers left in the race.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them. The riders are now going through Vielsalm, a town that marks a new phase in the race, because from now on, climbs will come one after the other, right to the finish. A new difficulty along the rider's way with the Côte de Vannes. 3.6 kilometers on an average slope of 5.1%.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton. King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute. The riders will be able to take a feed and have a quick breather before starting on the final portion of the race. And its 4 remaining difficulties: the Col du Maquisard, Côte de la Redoute, Côte des Forges and the Roche au Faucon. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The breakaway goes over the top at La Redoute. They've got a little under 40 kilometers until the finishing line. Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Roche au Faucon is an ideal climb on which to place a decisive attack. However, it requires a sustained effort to avoid falling away on the falls flat that leads to the descent into Liège. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out! The Roche au Faucon didn't see any rider make a getaway. but there's still a long, rising false flat on which to edge clear. If that doesn't do it, it's likely to be decided in a sprint. The road is now free of climbs. The riders will soon be onto the big boulevards, and so it will be almost impossible to surprise one's opponents. Counter-attack at the front of the peloton.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
He's moving on to the attack. He's turning the screw. Another few kilometers for the man in front. He's close to victory, but his opponents haven't had their final say. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. Counter-attack at the front of the peloton.
Over-revving. Reduce the tempo or you'll pay the price.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We